as much as heavy, sweet. Hello everyone, thank you for your interest in postpartum and for our fundraising campaign for our sneak preview, which is going to be our first public concert of songs held July 13th in Oakland. So we're raising $5,000 to cover the expenses connected to putting on a concert of songs, rental fees, lighting, security, insurance, and most important, paying our artists and musicians. And so postpartum started as a project 3 years ago. I am Arisa White, the librettist on the project, working with Jessica Jones. She's a composer, tenor saxophonist. We met about 14 years ago when we were working at the Berkeley Carroll School in Park Slope. And so postpartum is actually a collection of poems published by Mouthfeel Press in 2011. And that collection of work was inspired by my encounter with Ritika Besrani, a wonderful poet in her own right. I was at a Kaveh Khanum retreat, and there she was with her son Jihan. And a few weeks later, their murder-suicide was reported in the Washington Post, and I was just taken aback by it and used poetry as a way to make sense of it all. The libretto is adapted from that collection, but what the libretto is doing that I think the poems couldn't do is really take that level of grief and sadness to a heightened level that the page doesn't allow. Music just allows humanity to be interpreted in a different way, on a different register, at a different volume. And so there is a protagonist in the opera Willow, young woman. She finds out that she's being followed by two spirits, a mother, a daughter. Also, she is encountering a series of notebooks that appear in her life that began to recall the events. And so she's led to this mythical place that contains a bottle tree that holds the various spirits. And there she encounters what right now are the fates. And these women are sort of wise and sage, and they tend to the bottle tree, to the spirits that come, to the spirits that go. And so what they're going to do is lead Willow through this journey of meeting Rima, the woman who decides to kill her daughter and then herself. What the opera is doing is like what Janine Anderson, one of our vocalists, who was featuring at the concert, she said the opera is about redemption and remembrance. It's about restoring and recovering. And I'm excited about it. I'm really excited to hear all of the songs that we've managed to create so far since July, really, of last year. And we have an amazing lineup of vocalists, like I mentioned before: Janine Anderson, Lorena S. Bruno, Mary Ford, Amber McZeal, Phoebe Ann Thomas, and Cynthia Webster. For musicians, we have drummer VJ Anderson, bassist Lisa Masakapa. Jessica Jones is going to be playing piano, and Mark Wright is going to be on the trumpet. And it would be amazing to have your support. And also, I forgot to mention this, we're having a Q&A after the concert, and that's going to be moderated by Ellen Sebastian Chang, who in Oakland in the San Francisco Bay Area is an amazing writer, director, just a brilliant, brilliant woman. So this is going to be exciting, and to have your support to help us make this happen is just going to blow our hearts. It's just been great to see this project go from an idea to a series of poems to just an idea to now actual songs, people being involved. The vocalists are volunteering their time, really getting together and practicing on their own whenever they can, and it's amazing the level of devotion that they're showing. It's, people are laboring from their hearts, and it would be really great to make it all come together for them and to see this sneak preview be the most fabulous thing that it can be. So thank you again for your support.
As much as